Well, that's no good. That's no good. That's no that's no good at all. Well, anyway, Elliot Rodriguez are the uh, ominous, ominous show. There we go. Ominous show earlier today. Number 20. Sorry about that, Omer. I had it keyed up uh, right at the right spot where he actually gives you a shout out and shows his artwork of Glitch. But, I stopped it at that point in the show. Didn't see the time. I started up, so YouTube starts it over. Oh, great. Red Art 7. What's up? Marcus Killigrew in the house. Hey,
Hey,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Played that opening
What's up,
trailer
Omer
just for
Raider
you.
7? Hey, hey, hey.
And Homer Glitch was first in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to play that. Elliot Rodriguez was showing some Keith Rockerford artwork, and Keith Rockerford
Oh,
was in the chat, and I had it stopped right there when he was, showing his artwork. And the best laid plans of mice and men ruined by YouTube just saying, "Oh, you need to watch the whole thing." No, I don't. I, but I tried, Omer, on your behalf. If I'd looked at the
so
timestamp, I could go back and show you. But the show
still,
was a
still,
hundred.
they'll still get view hours or whatever for however long you were there. You don't have
Well,
to
yeah,
watch
I
the
mean,
whole thing to make it count.
well, I stopped it, backed it up because I wanted Omer to see that particular little slice there. After he stopped talking about his book, he was giving Omer a shout out and showing Elliot's uh, glitch piece.
Oh,
And
cool.
but I wanted to share that, but it started over.
Hmm.
Even though I had
Dang.
it stopped right there at that spot. That's where I wanted to show it to everybody. But no, YouTube just said, screw it all up.
You said, no, 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 not
Yeah, I
today.
know. It's like you need to watch the whole thing. No, I don't. Don't do that to me. Please don't do
Well, I fooled myself
that.
because I clicked on yesterday's link because today's didn't pop up on top. And
Mhm.
so I started looking. I'm like, wait a minute, this is yesterday's show. I'm like, well, I know Rex sent me a link at like crazy early this morning. Then I had to back out and restart everything. Go looking around, and then I found the link you sent me, and I just came in that way.
This is the reference picture that I'm using for Cortex.
Coffee is good for your brain.
Okay, where'd that come from? Carrie, oi, Savaloy.
I actually heard it the other day on the radio. Apparently, some big new study. All these doctor, fancy scientist
Oh,
doctors and shit, are saying that drinking coffee is actually good for you. In moderation, of course. Oi, oi, Carrie.
in moderation. Yeah, that's most stuff. I mean, they do say it will age you, uh,
I mean, anything really, right? And
but
even stuff
you're
that's
going to
good for
age
you, if you have
anyway.
too much of it, ends up being bad for you.
Yeah, I actually did a descaling of my uh, bought some at at one of the Dollar Trees. I saw in another section somebody had obviously picked it up, and they do that all the time. I don't want that
Yeah.
after all, and they'll just put it down wherever. And I said,
Hmm.
"Oh, that's cool." So I asked the guy, "Where you got some more of these? I'd like to buy two." And two of those filled up my well completely, and I just let it sit there overnight, and it seems to have worked. I had some residue, scaling, whatever, from the
Oh.
water that
Hmm.
uh, inevitably happened. So, and I wanted a cup of coffee last night for the Hump Day show, and it's like look in there and it's full of that descaling stuff, and it's like, yeah, okay, no coffee today. So, and
Whoops.
but I had a cup earlier today at some time or last night, early this morning.
So that
But
you talk about, like, was that specifically made for coffee pots, or?
yeah, they've also got the pods, but I don't know where my little pod insert is because I used to just do all pods on that
I
thing.
just
It's a
used
one
to
cup coffee maker, you know.
use white vinegar.
White vinegar you can use too,
Mhm.
and I think I've got some of that. I may have used it for some cleaning or something. White
You just like
vinegar, you
run
need
a
to have white vinegar around. Definitely,
yeah,
I may
you
have
run a
to.
cycle, like, like
Mhm.
a 2 or 3 cups through it. Let it, think it's making coffee, and then
And
you
then
gotta
rinse it out.
then you gotta rinse it
Yeah,
a couple times with
two or
just
three
some water.
times. Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
But that'll
I
take all that shit off of there.
yeah, I can't
And your
remember.
coffee
That's
tastes
might
better.
have been what I used last time was the
Yeah.
white vinegar. I may be out of white vinegar. I probably need to get
Yeah,
some.
I think my grandma showed me that trick way back when.
I missed the topic list show. Oh, you know what? I got to go in there and get it, Carrie. Shadowhawk, maybe you can talk about your review this Saturday. Just for a second
What?
while I go get my hump day, drawing.
Okay. Um, I don't know what he was talking about. Whatever my news is supposed to be, I don't know. Um, but yeah, 2 more weeks till I get to go see the doctor for my stupid knee. So counting down the days for that. That's about it. Not a lot going on, other than just trying to suffer through every day until I can get this thing looked at, get some kind of medication or whatever I need. Better knee brace. I don't know, but getting old. Anyhow, nobody wants to hear about that kind of crap. So, Omer, you're getting praise all over the place. I see out there. A lot of people have been recognizing young Omer's work. And he's getting out there. It's pretty cool. Carrie, I've been keeping up with your paintings. You're getting better and better all the time. Ow, sorry, lean back too quickly. And as Rex told everybody, I had a minor fall and hit my rib cage pretty good from the backside. Well, I'm still pretty sore from that. Again, about time.
And silence.
It's just I said because you. Oh well. Now
I
can you hear
can.
me? I can hear clearly now. My buds are ready.
It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. So, um,
It's an angry
I'll
sun.
yeah, a zeitgeist. I often, um,
That one came out nice. I like it.
yeah, I'm gonna do some white Kirby Crackle around here in the black
Ooh, yeah,
as
there you
well.
go.
I should have already
Nice.
done it, but I just was watching some TV and eventually went to bed. But yeah, I think I often take these in there and then sit them to look at them and say, okay, what else can I do to this? And it's like, some white Kirby Crackle around the edge there. And
Mhm.
I got this idea for the border from the one I did, or one, it's incomplete. I'm not done with it yet, but this one here,
Okay.
where I was just testing out all the blues, and I said that looks good. I could go around all the edge and do a border and put snowflakes in there, and blah 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 blah. So
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm
Cool.
still working on a few of these. I did put these in order. I mean, that's a little over 2 months worth of work right there. Everything in full color. This one wasn't that bad. I mean,
How'd you eat all those damn pizzas? You kill yourself, boy.
I did, but I've been saving them up for months. People are like, "Damn, Rex, you eat a lot of pizza." Pizza is my favorite food, and
It's pizza
did
like 3
I
nights a week.
did get a pizza the other day, and I've already eaten it, and I did so I added a round. Now instead of 3 of these left, I have 4. So I only have 4 left, and I've got a sea demon in there that I've just got basically penciled roughed in a little bit. Uh, so that one's not near done. But so really, I've got like 5 to work on, and then I've got a few of these that are incomplete that I need to finish. So, um, I've got my work cut out for me, and these will
Yeah.
be in the Devil Flower art book. The bogs will probably be in the bog section. There's 10-year visual history of Bog because I've been doing him for 10
Pupper.
years. And I liked how this one turned out. In fact,
You okay?
Don, not Don,
Why do they call it your bunny
who
bone?
was it,
It's a
Homer?
bunny.
Dale, that comes in here. He said, I think that's the one I like out of all the ones you've done. I like that one best, so
Wow, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pleased with it. It's just, I think I
Dale
can
A.
add
Is it
some white
Dale
granny
A,
crack
right?
will
Yeah.
make it even look more dramatic. Wow, that's quite a stack, quite the stack. Yeah, this is, once I get all these done, this is number 27. And that's the second Zeitgeist I've done. I like his eyes better here than the other one. His others look like
Yeah,
grapeseed.
pretty good
You know,
set.
yeah. Also, have you uploaded the new edited music Devil Flyer trailer to your YouTube channel, or do you play it off your computer StreamYard? Technical questions, what the hell?
He has no idea.
Well, I mean, I have it downloaded, so I'm just playing it
Yeah.
off my YouTube channel, I guess. Is that where I grab it every day? I don't know. I've got it downloaded. It's amazing to me all this. So I don't have to keep editing. Hey Rex, we need to update the trailer on the Devil Flyer campaign, so I don't have to keep editing it out when I play it. Yeah, that's on your show. Yeah, what he played it, and I was kind of surprised.
Right.
The music that Doc Blaylock, which was supposed to be, friendly, but not necessarily. Carrie had 2 falls today. Didn't sleep last night.
Oh,
It's
no.
made me wobbly. I can emphasize with knee pains. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can after my Atlanta trip. You can ask Elsie. I mean, I look, in his words, like an old man hobbling around. Yeah, definitely.
Feel like
Marcus doesn't drink coffee in moderation. He's on the road driving a lot, and he probably drinks it all the time, right? You probably got one kidney labeled decaf and one caffeinated, leaded, unleaded, which is funny to me. We still call it unleaded gas. That's a holdover from when we had leaded gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old enough to remember leaded gas.
No,
My father
that's
worked
when
for
regular gas was just regular gas.
my father worked for Lone Star, and they opened up a gas station for a very short time, about, I don't know, about 7 months or something. It was less than a year probably. And my father ran it. He pumped gas, and they had,
Into the ground.
of course, I wanted to eat all the Tom's, chips and peanut butter cookie crackers, and he had some snacks there like you do, like a convenience store, right? But I
Oh,
remember,
sure.
and I was a little tyke. I was like 2 or 3 years old, right? But I love the smell of gasoline, leaded or unleaded, and I still do. Maybe with I mean, I don't huff, but
Right.
gas smells good to me, with
Yeah, I
all
never
that.
thought it smelled like really terrible.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that smells bad to me is like when they're doing blacktop and they're cooking all that tar
Oh
up
yeah,
and stuff. And,
asphalt.
oh
That's what
God.
Elsie ran into the other day. Somebody was doing blacktopping, and I said,
Yeah, I
"Yeah,
hate that shit,
it's
man. I
that."
can't. The smell of that just like, like I may have
Yeah,
been
you're
starving a minute or two,
a
before
few
that.
years
Now
ago.
it's
I
like,
mean, it's probably been a decade now, but a guy said you could get a job working for the city, and doing like blacktopping and other stuff. They get paid like $12.50 an hour, and that was more than I was getting paid at the time, and um, I thought, yeah, but boy, that asphalt smells. You know, I know that's hot work in the summer. Putting that hot asphalt and other stuff. So I never really quite applied for that job, but yeah, it's a
mm,
stinky job. Oh wait,
yeah,
unleaded gas is not a holdover. What you're saying, that is what it is. Unleaded, it's not leaded gas. Yes, I know it. I mean, just that we use the term. Okay, I got it. You're right. I'm wrong. It's not a holdover. I can remember leaded gas though, where you had a choice. That's all I'm saying. And we
right.
still call
And
it
that was
unleaded gas.
before,
It is
and
what
that
it
was
is.
and when unleaded first
They
came
don't want to
out,
just call it
you didn't
gas.
have a bunch of different grades, you know.
Mhm.
So
Well,
I mean,
you know what? If
now they
you,
should just call it regular, middle, or premium, whatever.
we need to go the way of Brazil, and the gas industry tries to suppress this. If you compress alcohol, and they've been running like without petrol since the 70s. You can get like over 100 miles to a gallon with cars that are using that in Brazil.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty
we
cool.
need to go to that, or something akin to that.
Well, yeah, but
Far,
the oil companies aren't going to let that happen.
oh, I know they spend a lot to suppress that. When this guy goes to speak that I
Billions.
heard on Coast
They
to Coast
spend
the other night.
billions, right?
Yes, and
I mean, they spend billions like we spend 20 cents. It's
I got it, brother. But it's like we got to
crazy.
do. I mean, it would be. Wouldn't you like to get 100 something? I
I
mean,
would love to, but you would
I've
have to.
heard of
That means we
people.
would have to get actual, honest politicians in the Senate, the
Okay,
White House.
I'm just
and-
fantasizing. Yes, it's just
Yeah,
it
you're.
never
I mean,
happen as
yeah,
long as we have
it's
your attitude.
it's
It's not
pie
gonna
in the
happen
sky.
because
I'm sorry, sonny
they're
boy.
antiquated. They're
You
they're
ain't been around long enough to learn by now.
it's
The world
it's
here is
it's Rockefeller. It's over a century old.
the
It
world is
needs
here
to
to
go
kick you
by
and
the
punch you
wayside.
and then kick you again,
Save
especially
the
when you're down.
fossil fuel. And that fossil fuel is not fossil fuel. And it's not created by dinosaurs. So
Yes, it is. It's all dinosaur parts.
okay. I love
I believe everything they tell me. I trust my government.
I know.
I love my
Drink
government.
the Kool-Aid. That's it. Mythical
As
Timothy
far,
in the
as far as YouTube knows.
mystical Timothy. Mystical Timothy. Is that you, Timothy Olsen?
Oh,
Or
mama.
do you I don't nobody uses branding anymore. It's like I think I'll change the name of my company
Mystical Timothy?
or my figure.
No, mystical
Quantum Age Comics, Hex Allen Comics. There's an example. I'm going to change the branding.
It's sun today, bro. It's overcast. Been off and on rain for me all day.
Yeah, I got a little early this morning. Really early this morning. I was like, wow, a little bit of rain. I thought it was a slight chance of rain. Might have only been in my house.
We
On
had
the
a
radio, it said slight chance of rain for Wednesday. We didn't go out last night. Hence I could do the hump day show. Thursday, chance of rain. We got a little early in the morning, around the time maybe I might have been out to spray. We didn't go out. I said, well, probably a good call. We're going out tonight. 60% chance tomorrow, unless that's changed. So I said we're probably not going to go out Friday.
I like it too. Some call me.
Let's see. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hope the sun is shining down on you. Haha, changed my name again. I was watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Not sure, Kerry.
Recently found the Tim, the mystic character, to be hilarious. Actually, very relatable to myself. Haha. That's where I got his name from. Inspiration. Okay.
Inspiration.
And then you'll be inspired in about a month from now
idea.
to change it again. It's it's everybody's like, who's this? A new guy? No,
Yes,
he's got a wrench.
It is fulfilling because
That's why I give everybody a wrench. One reason.
Wait a minute.
That's Hojo's started
What's
fulfilling.
Hojo's title again? Is it the Mythicals?
Mysticals 3. Yeah,
Mythicals. Yeah, yeah, he is fulfilling.
Crooked Painting, howdy. Is he? He is fulfilling.
I think I might have got mine last week. I thought I showed it to you. Or I got a message from him or something saying it was being shipped. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean that's why if you don't, I mean, if you sign up, Carrie, if you just sign up, and I sign up for a lot of people that I don't even back, like Elliot Rodriguez today, they dropped the link for his book and I had not signed up for it. I've already got my first notification from
Mythicals. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. I think I got mine.
So you'll get updates. I haven't had any updates. Last update was
because I got to.
okay.
I got the box with the first one, so I still haven't put it into my box yet. But yeah, I got mine. Just look at the bulbs.
Yeah, you kind of did the catch-up tier 1 through 3, or I assume you did. I mean, they're calling it 1 through 3, and I think that's smart because if you say, okay, this is Mysticals just 3, even though it has a catch-up tier, people look at that and go, well, I've already missed 1 and 2. I'm behind already. Kind of like Dionysus. I backed.
Well, I think it's optional. You can either just get number 3 or you can get.
It is optional, yeah. But I'm saying that's smart psychologically. If you go, oh, that's Devil Flyer number 6. I've missed 1 through 5. I'm not backing that. I'm already behind on it. But if you go 1 through 6, it plays on your mind. You're more likely to click on it. See the catch up here.
And then you're getting you're getting that that many much more story or whatever without having to wait to so
a little reminder, Wolf and Batsy launching this Friday, so tomorrow.
Oh, cool. And that dude should just put together some kind of omnibus or something of like, what'd you say?
He's got enough to do. Reams.
Yeah.
Full color art book, 1999 to 2024.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got the only thing that would preclude him from showing us a lot of that stuff, because he did publish Wolf and Batsy with different publishers, would be that he doesn't, besides Alterna and then his own brand. That would be the only thing that might be that he doesn't have the rights to,
yeah, maybe.
But here's a look at.
He was with Alterna for a little while there, wasn't he?
Here's a look at Ellis. Yeah, he was with Alterna. Of the Ominous. Okay. Omnibus. No, Ominous Omnibus. That's my next project, is an Ominous Omnibus. Anyway,
Learn how to
look at his
learn how to
letter.
say it. Yes.
Okay, all right. I know. I need to practice avenging death. So
There you
here's an update. I signed up and I've already got an update with the,
go.
shows you the artwork and the logo and a little bit about it.
Oh, this is Elliot's new one. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about it today, and I meant to keep it up there to keep my link, but I was so frustrated. I wanted to show Elliot's work on Omer Glitz. So Omer, you can go watch his show that he did today, and you know
Oh,
he gives you a shout out after he stops talking about his book. He shows that immediately after. Uh, It's launching on John's Longbox channel. Yeah. I need to reach out to Dionysus. He's getting ready to launch 4 as soon as 3 um, for Fields here fairly soon. He sent out an update, and we launched his book
stealing my
last
bird.
time. If you remember Shadowhawk, we launched Tome of Reckoning last time. So
Yeah.
and he was happy with it, so we might launch
No, have
number
you talked to
4.
Gio? I got
Need to
a.
at least extend a hand, that hey, you want to launch again on the channel, or do you want to go somewhere else? I'm
Yeah,
not butthurt if anybody wants to launch on a bigger channel.
No, I mean, if you got somebody with a bigger audience, that's completely understandable. You want to get it.
Slaughterville has less than 1 week left. Awesome novel, and is that on Kickstarter?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, it might have been that VAT tax, or was the last thing you sent Carrie? Was it held till you paid the additional money? Did they contact you, Shadowhawk? How did that work?
No, they contacted Carrie. She told
Okay.
me that. Yeah, she told me that it was being held or whatever. So I ended up just PayPaling her some money so she could give it to them. I mean, it was already there. It's in England. I don't want to send it back or fucking trashing it. Like just do it, get it to her. Thank you. Yeah, there was. I think it was the VAT tax. That's what it was. So I got burned in England. I got burned in England, and I've never even been there. Damn it.
Your sites and wish I could buy everything. Yeah, same thing here, Timothy. And support the heck out of you. I'll have multiple shelves full of content for you guys at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see these creators that have like Wolf and Batsy. He's published that since 1999, I think, and with various publishers and stuff. That's the only thing I can think that would hold him up.
I think I've backed everything Timothy's done so far.
He's working on issue 4 now. So with Shadowhawk, I got a letter. 2 creators have had their books returned, but quickly resolved.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry,
there's such interference over there, but that's.
I wouldn't think it would be as bad with if it was just a comic, But I sent her an actual package with an action figure and shit in there, so they knew it wasn't just a letter, comic book.
If you get 6 issues out or enough content, I think it's probably healthy to if you have enough support to do a trade paperback. I mean, with the trade paperback, I guess you could go straight to Amazon with it or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you got something that's 100 plus pages or whatever, you can.
Could you send that to me then, Omer? I was wanting to show Elliot's glitch piece to you. I don't know. Didn't know if you had seen it. You send it to me
Yeah,
over on X. I'll show people.
I haven't. I don't know if I've seen it yet or not.
I
might have.
don't think I had seen it. I don't know if he posted it on X or what.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't get to spend much time like on X or anything today. I was just listening to like long live streams from the night before or whatever because I was busy doing other shit.
you went to work today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray Bradbury says you can't try to do things, you simply must do things.
Well, yeah. But if you don't try, you can't do.
There is no try, Padawan. Dead at 17 revival is live, says Josh Howard. We had Josh on not too long ago.
Oh, I didn't know Lori had a
alternate artist
trade
for a while.
Paperback already. And maybe I can get caught up with her.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I have a link for that from his posting. With that image with her with an axe, I kind of thought of Ethan. I kind of thought of Ethan's project. Dead at 17 revival #1. Okay.
I don't think Rex saw that.
It's
question.
It's on Kickstarter. Possibly not, because I'm getting this link for Josh's. There we go. Project over on Kickstarter.
We'll have him look at it in a sec. There you go.
If you
Carrie was asking about if you saw a cake picture.
No, I haven't.
She said
because I
she
sent
sent you
very
a
early in the
Deadpool
morning
picture.
or yesterday. I sent the link to this show to Shadowhawk.
Yeah,
and I haven't been on Instagram since. People go, Rex, you never sleep. Well, I got interrupted today a couple of times. Once by Elsie.
Hey,
was trying to
Elsie,
get
by
me.
the way.
And if I was grumpy, I'm sorry, Elsie. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
man,
there's no if. You know damn well you were grumpy.
I know. You just had to be there. It's like, God. It's just like, just send me a picture so I know what to send off in the mail. And the money so that I can send it off in the mail unless you want to wait till Monday when I will probably cash my next check.
Right.
I'll gladly mail it off. If I got the money, I'll gladly mail it off. But I've got to have the information, the picture, so that I can find it, so that I can wrap it up and ship it off, and the money to do so as well. Anyway, and I got a call from one of the guys I worked that's down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
The one that gave me the Garmin while I was in Atlanta. And,
oh, yeah.
He said, I went to Mississippi because he's like one of those, they go and do different things in different spots. And he went to Mississippi and was stopped, and not all his registration and everything for the truck was all wrong. His license plate for the truck was all wrong. But he found one that that was from one that was from Jonesboro, Arkansas. So he's wanting me to give him the number for my boss so he could call them and say, they got a license plate for one of your license plates down here or something. I don't know what it was, but he woke me up and I talked to him. Nice guy, and he was busy because he had somebody come up,
right.
to keep it brief, and I didn't feel like talking anyway,
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's fucking messed up, dude.
Yeah, it just hadn't come in the mail. I did check I did get up and check the mail.
No, I'm just saying
Just
for
had it
him,
come
when he got pulled over, they could have impounded the truck and just left him stranded wherever the hell he was
Yeah,
at.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. He was.
so he got lucky they didn't do that at least.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah, your company needs to be better about that shit. You can't have
they
guys
do.
running
They
around.
do. They do. They need to. Yeah. Um. No, no mail today. No, that's what I was saying, Elsie. I was talking to Elsie when you were replying to me.
Yeah. Well,
I know you've sent me some money in the mail. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Oh,
I've got the one package up. I haven't even checked my phone to see if that other image came in yet because I had to do the show and I was trying to sleep. It didn't cut while I was conscious. It did not come in. Let's put
oh
it that
shit!
way.
What did I just say?
I'll get it off as soon as possible. I could have probably went over there to
Yeah, that's
mom.
what she said.
She would have probably slipped me a few bucks to mail, but I did. I felt like sleeping. Um, have you gotten any debt? You've gotten some of Josh Howard's Dead at 17. That wasn't a title that he was doing over at Alterna, was it?
What's
Shadowhawk.
that?
Josh
What?
Howard's Dead at 17. That wasn't a title he was doing over at Alterna, was it?
I don't believe so. No, unless it was very brief, and before I, because I didn't know about Alterna until 2019, somewhere in there. Because it was
Yeah.
June 2018 before I even discovered YouTube. So
Now, before you ask me the artist, I just am bringing this up. This is Heavy Metal Girl, with their little flying
yeah,
pterodactyl.
Turner.
I'm amazed at this piece because it almost looks like a sculpture at the bottom with that rock work. It almost looks
Mm-hmm.
like clay work or something.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm not
nice
gonna
piece.
say it. I'm not gonna say it. But
Oh yeah, okay. You think it's AI? Got it.
it might be. It's still cool.
Okay.
Nice piece. I like that they did Turner's original outfit instead of covering her up like they did in a stupid fucking second outfit thing.
Yeah, it could be. Disco Barbarian posted that with nothing about it. Some people do that. Uh, so no information on that. Pat Garrett was born 175 years ago today. So happy birthday, heavenly birthday to Pat Garrett, who killed Billy the Kid.
Oh well, fuck Pat Garrett. I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
I'm just teasing. From everything I've heard, for whatever reason, Billy the Kid was treated like a local hero, but he was a fucking asshole who probably deserved to get shot. So
Like Robin Hood. It's kind of like our Western Robin Hood. Kind of
yeah,
like
except
Jesse James
Robin Hood
was,
was
the
was
James
not
brother.
fucking killing people in the streets and shit.
Yeah. Well, we ran that story not too long ago where that guy that bought for $2 this old photo, and it turned out to be a second confirmed picture of Billy the Kid when he was younger.
Oh well, yeah.
Of course, he wasn't that old when he was killed, but
No.
yeah, and so he sold that picture for I forget how much,
Well,
a lot of
supposedly
money.
I watched some kind of, I don't know if it's a fake documentary or like a in search of thing,
Who
but they
knows?
found this old guy years later that they swear is Billy the fucking Kid, and he was like in his 50s or 60s, maybe older than that, doing some kind of interview with I forget who it was at the time, what news or magazine it was. But yeah, there's a big old controversy about whether or not Pat Garrett actually did kill Billy the Kid or if he let him go and faked it.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, See, I don't even know how to say this. Force. He spells it Fource. David Brink. His team here. Uh, and look, he's got a
It's
water
Force.
female character that has no face, kind of like some of the 43. Not saying anything, David, but there are similarities to
Hold on.
So very cool.
Force.
Whoever he uses as
That
his
is
colorist.
force majeure, which
Okay,
means
Force
basically
Majeure.
major force. It's
Major Force,
it's
which is
strong.
a character from DC Comics that was a Captain
Right.
Atom villain.
So they
Captain Atom
couldn't.
villain.
So they couldn't use that
Hey,
as the
Mike.
name. That's right. Yo, Mike.
Thank you, sir. I wanted to
Man,
I wanted to send you the link on, but I've been too busy trying to do the show here. Let's see.
busy.
Here we go.
Busy talking like a chatty catty.
Right. So here's Glitch done by Elliot Rodriguez.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah. So now I got to top that, because I'm going to do a Glitch cover. I got to top this at least.
That's fucking wild. I never noticed that before. Elliot's got a pretty cool way of doing the bullet coming out of the muzzle effect. That is neat, the way he did that. Interesting.
A lot of cross hatching on that.
Yeah, but I just most people just show like the explosion right around the barrel of the gun,
Right.
His is like big enough where you're actually like kind of seeing it through, even though it's black and white, you can tell when it's colored. Yeah,
Right.
if it's colored.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. Elliot's good, man. Can't
he
wait
is.
to.
Yeah. Is
That's him doing the ominous avenging angel, right? So I got to back that one.
Yes. Yes, and he'll be launching that, I believe, the 26th of this month. So at the end of the month, and on like first day, maybe the second. He said, maybe 2 days. You'll buy one get one free. So that's probably a deal. 2 books for the price of one. Maybe about $20, I think he said. I might have to hit him up for that. Come on, a reader copy. I think the way he was talking about one to put back and one to read.
There you go.
You know what I think about his Glitch piece? You deserve this, Shadow. It's AI. Anyway, moving on. Everything's AI. I can't. That's the only thing. That's the only problem.
Damn
I
you,
have
Elliot!
with AI.
You chicken.
I've said this before. The only problem I have with AI is that every art piece that comes down the pike, now people are saying it looks like AI, and it's like,
PBR Street Gang.
Really? Okay, that takes the fun out of even posting anything. If you're gonna think everything that comes down,
I think
it,
especially when you see things that look like they should have been, painted, and they're very 3-dimensional looking and shit like that. Nowadays, the first thing you do is you go, is that fucking real or is that generated? And it's just, that's the world around us, dude. We're just like when cell phones first happened, and they used to be a giant brick, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's just a fad. There ain't nobody's gonna carry those things around." And then they learned how to make them smaller and smaller. Now everybody's got a smartphone.
Now this guy here, he's scratching on different planes of glass, and I've thought about that too, doing in comic work, where you get
layers of glass,
mylar levels, and then you have a 3D effect. He does the different. Look at that.
Well, that's how Disney got their depth. They created that.
Yeah. And King Kong too, King Kong did that. Shooting through different panes of glass with different scenery.
Because you can really make especially on animals, you make the fur stand out really, looks real,
Yeah. Yeah, you got some three-dimensionality to the
Yeah,
and
it
that's
almost
just
looks like a
wild.
photograph instead of a
Hmm.
drawing.
Different planes of glass. Yeah, that's
Although
beautiful.
technically, what that would be an etching, right? Because he's etching it on the
Yeah,
glass.
really. Yeah, he's etching and
Would you like
scratching
to
in the
come back
glass.
to my place and see me etchings, love?
Exactly. Multiple etchings there. I think that's awesome. That somebody takes the time to do that. Um,
That's cool shit.
and if you love your pet, who wouldn't? I wonder how long it takes him just to do like the face like that. I mean, it wouldn't be something you go to a fair and say, bring your pet. You probably supply you with a picture would be the best
Oh
thing. And
yeah,
then yeah,
that's
because
gonna
it's
take
going
a
to take a
while.
little while.
Yeah, I would think that. Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit.
Marcus says, no AI here. Did you make it home, Marcus?
Hey,
PBR
Marcus.
Street Gang in the house. Hey, PPR.
Oi, PBR. No, it was a terrible attempt at a British
I
accent.
believe we had Elliot on once, didn't we? Elliot Rodriguez. We had him on
I thought
once,
we
didn't
had.
we?
I thought we had him
Yeah.
on a while back.
You may not
Yeah,
remember him, Carrie, or
he's
you
a
may
nice
not have
guy.
showed that up.
I've seen him doing work. I think
Wow, I
he
didn't.
even did.
How did you get the link, Omer?
You send it to me. I was like, is this the right link? Let me check. He said
I did. Wow, there we go.
yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah. I
I
was
don't remember
surprised.
doing that.
Was it early
You were
morning?
half
Yeah, send
asleep.
you the link. That's fine. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I didn't have to.
Yeah, I woke up
Yeah.
getting ready to leave
I
work
thought
to
I'd check
go
it.
to work at 3, and I got an Instagram from Rex, and I sent it early for once. I was like, "Is this for the 4 o'clock? What the fuck?"
Yeah, you sent it to me at 4:07, so it was
Yeah, dude, he
right after
just
you
sent it
started.
to me early in the morning. I was like, "Damn,
Early in the morning.
okay."
Okay, so I'd already sent it out. Fine. And with yours, Shadowhawk, I added a little note to it that so it's a new link because
Yeah,
you've
that's
done
what.
that before. You look at the timestamp and you go, "Well, that's not a new one. You didn't send me the link when I really did."
Right. That's why. That's why I said it. You said something about sent it early for once or something like that. You put a little tag behind it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, shit."
The coming through Memorial Day
Right.
recently, we got to remember that these days leading up to D-Day, because tomorrow's going to be D-Day, right? A lot
All
of
right.
things were going on in World War II at this time of the year.
But today was the
It still seems like May to me, guys, and not
5th,
June.
right?
Here
Tomorrow's the
we're
6th.
already in June.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
because
going to be
D-Day was the
Christmas
6th,
before
man.
I ever
Holy shit,
catch
man.
up. Who does the glass etching? Is there a link? No. Let me check. There wasn't a link. That's from Science Girl. Maybe I can click on it and it will. No, it's just the video.
Oh, Spider-Man
From Moments That Matter. Let's see. Artist uses only scalpel. No, I'm not seeing a link anywhere. Moments That Matter. I'm not really following that. I'm following. I'll follow Moments That Matter. I can give you his link. There might be a link to it. His X link. So, I guess we had a pretty good hump day show last night.
I went on for another 3 hours with Matt Burke. After you guys
Did
left,
you?
I was getting ready to close out and start doing. And I started it, and I hear a bloop, and it's Matt, and he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Hey, man, I was just about to end it, but if you're here, we'll keep going." So we went on another 2 or 3 hours.
Well,
It ended up being a 6.5 hour show.
Well, about a week ago, I did if you don't, I mean, it works out that way sometimes. It's like I did 12
Yeah.
hours, over 12 hours. So it's like you can, you know, you can overdo it very easily
Yeah,
sometimes. I'm not
yeah,
saying you did. I'm just saying, before you know it, if you go from show to show, whatever, it's very easy to stream that much. I get a lot of work
yeah. I
done. I
tried to.
mean, I.
I tried not to go too late. It was like 3 in the morning, but
Mhm.
I didn't want to go any later than that because of the long outro I got. And you're right, it is pretty it is pretty long. But I like them songs. I gotta play them.
Okay, all right. To each his own.
Sorry about that. Had to talk to Mama.
You
Got
may
to
you
talk
may
to Mama.
alienate Marcus though. We remember he was talking about these long ass trailers and stuff that people play again and again and again and everything. And I apologize for playing mine. Here's Elliot's book that he was showing today. So you caught this stream there where he was showing
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, looks
Omer?
good.
I was on the stream when he was drawing it. He was drawing it on his channel. He invited me over, and I was with him when he was drawing it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's cool.
but I mean, you not today's show when he was.
No, I haven't seen today's show.
Okay, that's
but
what
he
I
sent
was
it to
asking.
me earlier in the week, so that he had
Yeah, it
finished
looks good. I mean,
scanned
he's
it.
taken some old work and revised it a little bit, put in some, um,
Yeah, I'll
new
check it out.
lettering and things like that.
All right. Well, Omer, you probably have a better knowledge than I do, or at least more. Your memories are not as bad as mine. Well, Elliot's worked with quite a few people in CG already, hasn't he? He's done pieces for some pretty big campaigns, I think. No, am I wrong? Am I thinking of a
Say that
different?
again. What? Say that again.
I was saying
I didn't
Elliot
quite
has
hear.
done some work for some pretty big names in CG and indie comics. He's gotten to work.
Um,
I swear he did a couple pieces for Ethan or some sketch cards or something.
he did. He's done. I think 2
See you, Elsie.
fan art Cyberfrog pieces that he sold on one of the CG
You're welcome.
One of the auctions.
Kings auctions. Not it wasn't CG
Oh, okay.
Kings, CG Live, right, with Ethan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they kind of started doing it on Kings now. If people want to buy the art, they'll sell it to them. It wasn't that way to
Right.
start with, but yeah, Ethan announced like a week ago he's gonna put his neck out there and start, spotlighting smaller campaigns and taking chances again, even though he's been screwed over so many times. But I mean, that's what the big guys are here for. If the main guys
Well, he's
aren't
trying to bring new
supporting
people in
everyone.
and trying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Ethan is, I mean, fucking EJ and the old Ripper likes to call himself Black Stanley. I call Ethan Fat Stanley.
Back
He's
stand.
Fat Stan, yes.
Oh, Fat Stan.
Yeah, Fat Stan.
FAT.
Yes, not FAG.
Oh, gotcha.
No. I love Ethan, but he's getting
No,
chubby.
I didn't. No. I heard back, like back stand. I was like, what's a back stand?
Oh, back. Okay, no,
Not fag.
fat.
I didn't. Not it.
So
Yeah,
I did
fat.
not. I did not enunciate. I'm so sorry.
PHAT.
Well, I don't know about
Pretty hot
that.
and tempting. Stan. Yeah.
I mean, I
Shit.
guess if you.
Yeah,
Ethan
Elliot's done a bunch of
Ethan's
other
your
pieces
type.
too. I can't remember exactly what he's done, but he's done quite a bit of some fan art. I know he
Yeah,
did
I swear I
Ninja
saw
Turtles that
some.
he really liked.
I could have swore I saw he had some like Cyberfrog sketch cards and stuff that Ethan commissioned from, and he was selling, on his regular site.
I don't think he's commissioned any. I don't think Ethan's commissioned anything from him yet.
Oh, really? Could have swore
Yeah.
it was. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I could have swore it was Elliot though,
I mean, maybe so. It's something new, but
or
no.
maybe
I
he was.
know he did some fan
Because
art.
I know I've heard Ethan talk about Elliot and say that he's a good artist. So
Yeah. Sometimes he just says things to be nice. It doesn't mean
doesn't
anything.
everybody sometimes? Little
Oh yeah,
white
I mean,
lie.
absolutely, right? You want to keep your fans, right? It's trying to
Well, you don't want to offend anybody too badly. I mean,
right too
unless they
much, yeah.
just really,
And it's
unless
not
they
like
just
it's
really
not that
can't
he
take a
doesn't
joke.
like it,
And
right?
you never know. Some
Um,
people, you like for me, I laugh at almost everything, but some people
so
are
he
just
did a
like,
graveyard
oh,
shift. He did
maybe,
Cyberpunk for
okay,
sure.
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking of.
it's the
It was
graveyard shift,
Malin,
and
the
that was
Raven
printed
guy.
and the graveyard shift piece was printed in the what's it
Trade
called? That
paperback.
no, not the trade. It was the like the swimsuit issue. Remember with the like they were all
Oh,
Vision. It was printed in the Vision supplemental, and I had a piece in that one
wow,
too.
cool.
Yeah,
Really, you had a
yeah,
piece of that one?
I have a piece in there on the
I
Visions.
gotta go back and look, Homer. I didn't even realize.
Yep.
I think I got that one before I met you.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I hadn't met anybody. I just submitted it on a whim, and it's pretty small, but it's in there. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think John actually used him on the new Graveyard Shift campaign. That just ended or whatever. He's getting ready to fulfill.
Oh, and then Elliot did a pencils down piece too. Remember that? Pencils down.
Yeah, I like this pencils down piece. Hopefully, I think Justin said that should be shipping out soon. He was hoping like at the end of June, I think, to start getting people fulfilled on pencils down. So I thought that was what he said, but you can't trust anything that comes out of my mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
Speaking of AI, and we were, AI research uncovered over
Yeah,
300
right.
new Nazca lines. Researchers used artificial intelligence to uncover over 300 previously known geoglyphs in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru. This finding led by this guy from university nearly doubled the total number of known geoglyphs. So there's a good use of AI, finding these new, like 200 new glyphs that were,
Oh
I
wow.
guess, maybe it, saw these faint little things in the desert that
That's
were
crazy. That's
and
awesome. Yeah.
extrapolated,
Yeah,
some new imagery.
AI is like, yeah, that's pretty wild. I wonder if they were just like, scanning through like Google Earth shots from the satellites
Yeah,
and shit like
probably.
that.
Yeah, satellite shots.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
yeah.
fucking wild, man. I mean, AI can do amazing things, and then it can completely fuck up the art industry the way it is right now.
Well, like I said, the only thing against AI I have is that everybody looks at some art that an artist did and goes, "Oh, that's AI." They just can't believe their own eyes that somebody could do
Well, because
such
now,
nice work.
dude, you look at the shit that Marvel and DC have been serving out to people for years. 80% of it is just schlocky fucking bullshit. There's a few standouts among them, of course, but that's why nowadays when I see something that looks really nicely rendered and very 3D, I gotta look really close at it and see if it looks
Hmm.
like AI or if it's real to me. Because it's
Yeah.
way too easy to do shit on AI, dude. It's far too easy.
Well, Shane Davis putting up his new cover here, his new book.
Dude, I
Seeing
was even
pencils
thinking about
or
doing my whole fucking Ashcan AI myself
Anatomic.
because I'm gonna be so fucking screwed on taxes. I'm just gonna have to
You
put
should
that.
try that. You should definitely try that. There's no
Oh,
reason not to
definitely.
try
Yeah.
it. Yeah, just to see, even if you use that to give to an artist to eventually make it for you, like you should try to start piecing it together because it's
Like
good
the
for
layout pages. I mean,
like
because that.
prototyping and laying out. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Try to-
you've seen some of the
yeah.
ones that I did, like where he's wearing the trench coat and he's got the hawk head, and
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just fucking around. I mean, I don't even know how to do proper
Yeah.
prompts or anything. I'm just like, well, give me this, and this, and fucking, and then
Yeah.
it'll generate something in like a minute.
I'm looking
It's
through.
crazy.
I'm looking through Elliot's post real quick just to see a bunch of other stuff. He did the silhouette, and I forget the name of that big character with the little girl. She's dreaming.
Silhouette and what's his name?
It's the Phil Diaz. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Destroyer. It's analog to Pit.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
then
trying to remember.
he did
Does it start with a
King
Z?
Cryptid,
No, his name didn't start with
Slumber,
a Z.
Psycho Slumber.
Yeah, Psycho Slumber. I think he did with.
Elliot, if you're
he
listening, please
he
send us
teamed
your
up with.
resume.
Oh,
Yeah,
Elliot
just
did.
wanted to point it out.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Elliot,
I
send me your
gotta check.
resume, Elliot.
I don't know if I
Galaxy
back.
Oh, he also
Memorial
did a really
Park
awesome
Volume 1,
Broken,
available on Fund My Comic.
and Godlike. He has done a bunch. He's done a bunch. Anyway,
Cool.
sorry, Rex.
GalaxyMemorialPark.com is now updated. Our website has new graphics, new information, and links galore. I know for a tech person like Omer, that makes him smile that they've updated their stuff. Campaign, newsletter, and both Fun My Comic and Critical Blast homepages. Check it out. Just use the above phrase as an address. Galaxy Memorial Park. Man, there's so much here. For updates on our crowdfunding graphic novel series, Galaxy Memorial Park Volume 1, now crowdfunding on Fund My Comics, see comments, Nobody told these people brevity is the soul of wit, you know. John Longbox is tonight.
Are you going to bring it up so we can see it? Are you going to share that with us?
Yeah,
or you're just going to tell us
Yeah,
about
well, that's Mama getting a big.
Okay, I love it. Look how much is on there.
Yeah.
I mean, what I click on, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
shouldn't that be like on their website?
Yeah,
that be on their
I mean, if I could find it in all this is what I'm complaining about. You're like,
right,
well,
on their YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, look at all this. I'm sorry
Yeah,
I mentioned it.
It's a little reckless posting there.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like whoever put this up, JD or whatever, it's like, could you make it user friendly? I know you got a lot to, or break it up and make more than one post. Link is also in the comments. Where's the link?
They don't need all those hashtags on that crap.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, tonight on John's Longbox, a conversation.
I don't understand what hashtags do. Is it just you see it and you just repost it? I don't know what the hashtag supposed to be. I never understood that.
Rex, can I explain the hashtag?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them too. It's just they need to make, whoever's putting that out needs to make it user.
Can you give over a minute to explain it to this old man, Rex, and maybe you get him?
Sure, I was just addressing Carrie's question there. Yeah, go ahead, Homer.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't stepping on anybody's toes. Yeah, the hashtags. So they were initially made for us so we could look up topics quickly, but they've been antiquated and people don't know how to use them anymore or really use them anyways. And now what they serve is for the computer and the compression of the algorithm as it searches for things. It's more important for like the AIs and the search engines.
Wow, so it makes it easier
to look
for them
and
to
crawl
find
the hashtags. Yeah. Are
Okay.
you gonna talk or are you gonna let me finish?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to be talking over somebody. Yeah, it's just so people can search it. The computers can search it now. That's all. That's all it's for now.
Right. That's all I was saying was okay, I get it now. It just makes it easier for like search engines and shit to find what you're looking for. Got it.
Kind of, yes. But if you use too many of them, you make it obsolete and it doesn't do shit.
Ah. So it's a
I
double-edged
couldn't find the
sword.
main link. Out of all that, I couldn't. I mean, there was so much. It's like,
Yeah, well, see, and that's what always confused me is you see a
is it?
post and then there's like 9 hashtag this, hashtag that, whatever behind it. And I'm like, I don't know what any of this fucking means.
Yeah, that's
Right.
all I'm saying is cut to the chase or do 2 posts. Where you
Something. I mean,
you don't.
you gotta do something to let us, boomers fucking in on the understanding.
Right. Yeah, and
Right.
steer you. I mean, you want to steer
I mean,
people to
technically,
your
I'm a,
project.
I'm a,
I
I'm
mean,
a
basically.
Generation Xer, but I'm sure everybody calls me a boomer anyway.
Yeah, well, Gen Xers often are called boomers if they don't know something technical for sure. Tonight
Yeah.
on John Longbox, of course, you've got the Nexus Omnibus out right now. He will have a conversation at 7 p.m. Eastern with the Bloody Red Baron, Mike Barron.
Excuse me. Yeah, believe it or not, Homer, like not all of us grew up since we were babies with computers. We didn't even get a computer lab in my high school until the year I graduated. And then there was only like 12 computers in the whole room, and it was all the Indian kids and like fucking Chinese kids that were super smart already anyway, and actually had computers at their houses that got to use them. So yeah, I had nothing on computers growing up. I had Atari.
Ryan
I had
James had a
Nintendo.
new posting of artwork if you want to see it
I
over
see
on
that.
X. Well,
Yeah,
now
he's been posting good stuff.
this is just his
Oh, this
his
is just
X
his
there. If anybody wants his
Oh,
X,
okay.
I'll share it. But now here's the piece that he did.
Is this
Very
for the new book or is this
No, this is fan art for a contest. He was too late to get it into the
oh shit.
contest, but he served it
Looks
up
cool
anyway.
though.
Yeah, looks cool. That was for the Infinite, I guess. Too late to enter
Yeah,
this
some
in
cool
a
looking
draw, but
characters.
it's okay.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot,
some
a lot of
decent
fun
characters.
drawing all these different characters and trying different styles. So nice to know Ryan's
Yeah,
there.
Levi's been posting a bunch of great art from Galaxy Memorial Park.
That looks dope.
Yeah, this is some fan art for a
Oh.
TV show called Murderbot. It's on Apple. It's pretty funny.
Hmm.
It's got
Yeah.
Alexander Skarsgård in it.
Dude, that guy's every fucking way.
Well, it's better than Pedro Pascal. Like he's better than Pedro
Dude,
Pascal.
yeah, no, I'm saying, you're totally right there. I mean, fucking hate Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he's getting obnoxious. Yeah, believe it or not, Shadow, I know of a time before computers came about and were readily available.
Yeah.
But I did
I know
grow up
you're
with
not
them.
that
So
much younger
we
than
didn't
me.
have computers in my high school till I was in my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
But
You're
I've
not
had
that far
computers since
behind
I
me,
was
right?
like, I've had computers in my house since I was like 10 or 12 years old because my dad got
I made the
my
mistake.
dad got it.
Omer, that was a calculator. What the hell?
I made many
This
mistakes
thing
when I
was
was
the size of a desk rack. My dad had a minor in computer science, so he bought this like think it cost like $7,000. It was, and it had those huge, like 10-inch floppy disks that you had to put into it.
Oh my
And
god.
before that, he had another computer that was like the size of 2 desks, and it actually used the punch cards. And I think he paid $10,000 for that thing. And all
Oh,
it did
that's
was like
insane. Yeah.
it really complicated math equations.
Well, dude, I actually, what turned me off to computers was I went to school because computers were the new thing. I got out of high school, I already had a baby, I'm fucking working fucking gas stations and 7-Elevens and shit. I'm like, fuck all this noise. I gotta go back to school, get a skill. So, hey, computers are the new deal, I'm gonna go do that. And it's a 6-month course. They changed our curriculum like 3 different times in the 6 months, where it was supposed to be one class and then they changed it, like a week before we were getting ready to end one subsection of our shit. And oh, you're not going to be having that class anymore. Now you're going to have this class. And it was just all jacked up. Anyway, got my degree, got into the fucking computer shit. And turns out nerds back then in the 80s and shit, if you wanted to enter their world and you were like not a nerd, they did not like it. And I got treated like shit just because I wasn't an ultra nerd. So after 2.5 years of that shit, I gave up. Yeah. You call me a liar, bitch? What? Oh, thank you. Like violence shit. It's nothing. You put it down
Yeah,
low.
hit
You
that
can't.
bell and like, yeah, he's just saying
Thank you.
subscribe to these
I'm
two.
saying subscribe
And
to you and like you.
so I had a hate on for computers for like a long time. So I didn't even think about smartphones. I didn't have a home computer in the house or anything.
And for me, it was like I could have gotten in right when they were doing basic on, and I actually worked at the computer service center out there at the university.
Oh,
believe
dude,
it or not.
I
But
graduated. I worked in the industry for a couple of years. You always started on midnight shift. Fucking, I was a tape librarian for a while. All I did was fix fucking digital tapes, splice them back together and keep track of them, put them away, put them into storage, bring them out of
That's cool.
storage. Oh, dude, it was a nightmare.
Oh,
I mean,
really? Oh.
you're always busy though. But I know, that's back when I used to draw a bunch of little cartoons and stuff and just hang them up in my cubicle just to amuse people. I got a bunch of those that I showed off on the show one day. Excuse me, I'm entering the Mama Hawk Zone. I got a mute.
FemBat, let's take a look at FemBat. Just the what the campaign's doing here, real quick, if you don't mind. 38 backers, 1,673. He's creeping up there. He's doing the hard work of going on shows, and that's what it takes, isn't it, Omer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A little cross pollination.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. People should. I mean, I'm always down to have other people on and share whatever they're doing, man. You know, even even if they should do it all wrong, I still would help them. Sure.
And
Some
that's
people don't know how
mighty
to
big of you.
promote. You know,
How
some people don't know how to promote. You know,
I'm
you know
too
this.
young to
You've dealt with
really
them.
have gotten in on the howdy doody, but Howard Bode's birthday yesterday. He had the rights to Howdy Doody, Hopalong. I mean, not Howdy Doody, but Hopalong Cassidy, and actually made some money because he kept the rights to all his stuff, so he could do like lunch boxes and stuff like that and get paid, using his image. Very smart of
Oh
him,
wow,
very
that's
smart
awesome. Yeah.
businessman as for early on in Hollywood. He was born in 1895, a star TV's Hopalong Cassidy from 1949 to 54 on a TV tour threatened to a segregated Atlanta store that he would leave unless they desegregated their lines, mixing the children equally. He passed in 1972, age 77, of heart failure. So,
All right. What I missed? Who was it?
yesterday was Hopalong Casty's birthday.
Huh?
Or no, today is actually. Yeah. We and Boyd. We're a little too young for Hopalong Casty.
Yeah, I didn't. Huh? Sure, if you want to.
Dan Lawless's Graybeard's drawing there. Iron Fist. Yeah. That's kind of an odd pose, isn't it, Homer, with the leg?
Yeah, I don't think it's like the leg coming at you isn't.
It's a
It's like in
little
the middle,
yeah.
and it should be at the power end or the power beginning. You know, I do like the arms though.
Yeah, it seems like he like kind of drew it at a weird moment in a kick. You know, it's not like kind of right before he's throwing it, and he's just got his leg in position, and I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't exude like the power, like the beginning or end of the kick, like it says in the Marvel, How to Draw the Marvel Way, like it's like in the middle, and that's not the best pose, right?
Yeah,
Most impactful.
yeah. But, I mean, there are a lot of
And
theories on
and
how
he's
you make art eye catching. You know, but
Dan is really good, so it's kind of weird to see him draw something that sucks
That looks a little wonky.
or like
Yeah.
isn't
I wouldn't
like
say it
badass. You know?
sucks, but it's not up to
Yeah, it
Dan.
doesn't suck.
I did not know that. Marcus Killigrew.
All right.
Gene.
I'm out, boys. It's been a rough week. Done an hour. You guys have a great show. I'll be back and playing in the chat, but
Okay.
I
Hope you
don't
feel
feel
better,
like
man.
playing the log in, log out game all fucking night. So since I'm echoing, love you guys. Bye.
Gene Colan had a pretty long run drawing the Hopalong Cassidy comic for DC. Wow. Did not know that, Marcus. That's cool. Metallica released their sixth studio album, Load, 29 years ago, 1996. That's what that was. I thought it was a cool album cover, so I featured it. 1994, the Federal Express Corporation unveiled its new and current logo design, along with a shortened new name, FedEx. FedEx is big around here, Homer. It's based, their headquarters is based in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Did you miss me? Yes, we miss you. A friend of mine, Mike, who's a former roommate of mine, made a career change. I talked to him the other day on the phone. He called me. I called him the day before something. He asked me if I sprayed his house. I said, yeah, I did. I guess that was Monday night. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday. Tuesday night, I sprayed my old stomping grounds down there by my old high school. But he's driving for FedEx now. Not one of their, their semi trucks, not one of their smaller trucks.
Yeah. Like he's doing the deliveries, or
he was more local, doing local stuff, and now he's doing like more long range stuff again, because there's more money in it. He makes pretty good money. He draws down about $2,000 a month, $2,000 a week. Doing that.
Right. So
This
is
is
he driving like one of the trailers? Was that what?
Yeah, picking up FedEx trailers, whatever they've got to ship. I don't know
Right.
what, but
Right.
more long
Right.
range from
So he's
state
not
to
doing the
state.
home deliveries. Yeah, gotcha.
No, he's not doing the local home delivery, kind of like UPS or something. No, he's not doing that. 1991, I totally missed this. Did you ever see this, Homer? Pepsi
No,
Strawberry Burst? I never saw
nope,
this.
never seen
That
those
must
either.
have been short-lived because I've
Hmm.
never seen it. It came out in 1991. Never saw that. I might have gave that a try, actually. I don't know if it'd been any good.
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
went to the dollar store recently and they had, I kid you not, Pepsi. They have one blue and one red, I guess just signifying their logo. Little, it was nail polish, Pepsi nail polish.
Yeah, I
It's
heard you
amazing.
mention that the other day. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost bought it. I didn't need it, obviously, but just to show
Obviously.
people, a strange thing.
Yeah.
It's just kind of strange to me, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you haven't checked out the Hump Day show, this was our last show there. Check it out. Looks like AI. The babe doesn't look
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
use
know
the
what? That is
drawing there.
AI. That is AI.
There you go. It has many uses, If AI saved
Yeah.
your life, I bet you might not speak out. Never saw that strawberry crap. I didn't either. Never seen that. Marcus says, yeah, I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah. It must have been short lived. Kind of like bacon ice cream from Burger King. That was a thing
Yeah,
a
sometimes
few years ago.
like it's a local or like a semi-regional thing. From time to
Yeah.
time they'll like test products out regionally.
Like a test
So
audience. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. It probably didn't sell well. So
You watched some MASH back in the day, right?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Carl Wilson, or not
Reruns.
Carl Wilson, Trapper John, or Trapper, Trapper
Mhm.
John. They came in before BJ with Alan Alda. I was saying that I went to his high school for summer school, just for summer school.
Right. Last night on the Hump Day show you mentioned that, yeah. And I brought up the
Yeah.
image of the guy. Yeah.
No, you didn't, because I took it down because it's like
Well,
just a minute.
well,
and you
no,
kept
I
on
brought it up.
drawing, and it's like forget it. But now I
Yeah,
did
but
save the
I brought it
images
up
for my
afterwards
show.
of Wayne. I brought up what was the name? Wayne.
Oh
or-
yeah, you might have looked it up.
Yeah, I looked it up because I wanted to know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
could
don't remember all the
understand it if
names
you-
from MASH because I was a
I
little
don't
kid.
either.
So
Yeah,
yeah, it was, yeah.
I actually saved those images. Wayne Rogers, he played Trapper John on TV's MASH. He died at age 82 years ago. Here's a picture of him from MASH.
You said
So
he
that
became
was
a
kind of the-
millionaire off the stock market. That was interesting.
Yeah, you looked that up. You didn't. I didn't hear you say that, but he was born in 1933 and he died in 2015. There's a more
No,
recent
I'm just
picture
saying
of
what you
him.
told us on the. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that you had informed us that he had become a like a multimillionaire off the stock market. And you were telling us. And that
No, I
you
never
would,
said that. It
you
wasn't
didn't-
me.
No.
No,
Oh, wasn't
somebody
you?
probably
Oh,
said it out in
okay.
the chat. Just he did well at Wall Street, so yeah, maybe he became a multimillionaire.
Oh,
I don't
on
know.
Wall
He
Street.
probably did. I mean, he got paid well for MASH. We lost another one from the cast, Loretta Swit, the other day. Hot Lips Houlihan, but a lot of people forget him. He was only in, the early episodes, when it first started, but he was an original. And then, of course, it was mentioned last night, there was the MASH movie, right?
Right.
Before Marcus said he said it,
Oh, okay.
bacon
Sorry,
ice
I
cream,
couldn't remember.
yuck,
Somebody
only in
said it.
America could that be possible. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it didn't go over very well. I said that won't. I didn't even try it, and I like bacon and I like ice cream, but not together. And that might have been a regional thing. I don't know. Did you ever? Of course, I don't go to Burger King that much, or at all, really. I mean, I don't eat out pretty much. I just cook for myself, and
Bacon ice
have
cream
the
at
women
Burger
make me
King?
sandwiches. And, huh?
Bacon ice cream at Burger King? So,
Yeah, bacon ice cream at Burger King. Yeah.
oh wow, I never heard that. I wouldn't knock
Yesterday
it. I
was
would try it.
yesterday. You might not have known, but it was National Cheese Day. A
Cheese.
hanker for a hunk of cheese. Trapper John, MD. Yeah. Medical doctor. Yeah. Yeah, I think the finale of MASH was one of the most watched TV shows in history.
Really? I didn't know that.
Did you ever, as a kid, eat at Shoney's or Big Boys?
Shoney's. I ate at Shoney's. Never got to eat at a Big Boys.
Well,
My
Big
parents.
Boy is Shoney's. Shoney's is Big
Mm.
Boy. Came out of Bob's Big Boy, franchise. Basically, Shoney's is
Yeah, but by the time it got to Shoney's, they weren't. The Big Boy wasn't being used. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the
Mhm.
original icon going way back.
Right. Yeah, my dad loved Big Boy's burgers, man.
I thought about sending this to Ryan. Anything to do with octopi, octopus. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
that's
You should
kind of
send that to
strange,
me.
isn't it? I don't know
I
what
like
that's
that
from,
image.
but
Yes, it's just so
yeah,
kooky.
maybe that could be a Hump Day image.
Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah.
But right there by her belt, you might have to graphically take that out.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Somebody's.
is. Some kind of lettering, right?
I guess like a watermark. Yeah, lettering like
Yeah,
this is my
tag or
photo.
something.
Don't use. I don't know, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
posted. Remember when Candow Calrissian did the Coke 45? I do. Billy D. Williams approved.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
It's a trap. This was an interesting comic that someone posted, actually foreign comic. South Africa's own comics presents Superman. Super Comics.
Wow.
Free pop-up poster inside. Yeah, hell yeah. Fighting the Parasite. I need to find that. Looks like
South
Luis
Africa,
Dominguez artwork, but it might be a local artist tracing. Say what now?
Well, South Africa. So, I mean, that's for the white kids.
The parasite in a duel to the death. And then I can't read that other. This weapon, laser vision. His weapon. Not even sure what that says. Hard to read. The day you try to destroy Metropolis Parasite is the day you burn. Yeah, Superman can lobotomize him like he did Doomsday.
Yeah,
with his heat vision. That's how he stopped Doomsday. Doomsday reminds me a lot of Blastar from the Fantastic Four. Why? Because he was kind of billed as he first came out a creature from the negative zone that was kind of unstoppable. Of course, they did stop Blastar, but he was a tough little
Blastar.
troll-looking, laser blasting character. Blastar, good name though, huh? Blastar.
Yeah, that is a good name. Absolutely.
A little bit too young to have ever tried this. Juicy and chewy Fun Boy Astro Gum. It's out of this world. Fun Boy brand.
Yeah, that probably wasn't even in America. That's probably Japanese.
Since it's an
And even though it has all
X15
that,
written on, yeah, I see the Japanese, and the kid even looks maybe Japanese, maybe, right? But
absolutely.
X15 I think was like early 60s, so that's probably 10 cents for gum, yeah, probably.
Oh, it says 10 cents. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for the GIs over there in Okinawa.
Anchovies, yeah, I don't do anchovies. It's hard to find a pizza place that has anchovies on a pizza. You Americans eat like pregnant women with cravings for the bizarre,
What?
Carrie says.
Wow.
Yeah, she says that quite often. So you would try bacon ice cream, but you won't try tuna on pizza? Man, logic. I did not try it. I did not try it. I said I did not try it. I kind of wanted
I've
to
had
try it.
those on pizzas. It's really sour and
Ice
salty.
cream's a little different than tuna on a pizza. Tuna on a pizza is just, you don't, I don't know how to
You see,
address
it's
this
just
for the
a
umpteenth
meat.
time.
So I don't have any
It
issues
is a
with
meat.
tuna on a pizza. But the way Carrie talked about that other pizza, it had like corn and other stuff on it. So
You prong on there. I
prawn,
don't eat
yeah.
prongs, period, much less
Uh,
on a pizza. This was an old Pizza Hut thing with, I think this character is from like Disney's Hercules movie, maybe.
mm, hmm
Do you remember that? Meaty Madness.
I remember that pizza style, but I don't remember that ad or Pizza Hut doing
Oh,
that.
maybe the pizza had its own mascot, a Sasquatch mascot. They spent $6 million on a Bigfoot pizza blimp, which crashed into the roof of an apartment building in Manhattan. Wow.
What? Wow.
So short lived there. They learned nothing from
Yeah.
the Hindenburg, apparently.
Yeah, I'll be right back, man. I'll be right back.
Okay. Spawn pinup from UKCAC Convention Booklet 1997. Art by Nigel, get his right, Kitching. I'm not following Nigel. I might need to do that, but here's the Spawn piece right here. Done back 1996. So I imagine his art style has changed by now. Leveled up, hopefully. Love them. Anchovies. Yeah, you can't find very many people. Pizza places that have, I know Pizza Inn that a lot of people don't know. This is Mount Everest covered in waste, including 12,000 kilos of human excrement. Yeah, a lot of people try and climb Mount Everest, and they leave their oxygen bottles and their excrement and everything. It's becoming a dumping ground. They probably need to just stop the climbers from climbing and go up there and, clean it up. because it looks like a freaking landfill anymore. Oh well, I have no plans to go to Mount Everest, which is the tallest mountain in the world above surface, but below the surface, it's just a little pimple. Shetlanjeti beckoned recourse watercolor cover edition before they sell out. Here's a view of that. If you like Shant's watercolor, that is a nice cover. Beckoned recourse now available. Now funding, I guess. Let's see if we have a easy to. I guess it's visit zaidstudios.com /shop. Guess that's where they're offering that. That might be the first beckoned that actually crowdfunded. So you can go there and get a Shetlanjeti cover, which is very nice cover. That is a nice cover. Did a good job on that. Like it. Who was on your vintage school lunchbox? Well, none of these. You got Gomer Pyle and you got the Beatles, the Monsters, Mr. Owl, Tootsie Roll. Wow, I've never seen that one. HR Pufnstuf. The Little Barn, yeah. Roy Rogers, Hot Wheels. Any of these would be vintage. Hogan Heroes, Tony the Tiger, Jungle Book, a bus. That bus looks huge for a lunchbox. Jetsons, Batman, James Bond, Speed Racer. Hell yeah, those are some nice ones. I had like a little astronaut. It didn't even have a handle on it. It was not as big as these. Was my first lunchbox. I would have liked to have had a Lancelot secret chimp. I've seen one, but I don't have one. I would have liked to have had one of those. Lancelot secret chimp. Let's check in on this. And here's the link in the description. Justin's pencils down over there on Fund My Comic. 4 backers, $85. I'm gonna have to back this soon if I want to get a copy. There we go. And when in doubt, whip it out. My own campaign over there on Fund My Comic. Still looking wild and looking pretty. 70 backers. I can't wait to break the 71 mark. The Ashcan has 71 backers. Of course, that's not as an accurate as count as over on Fund My Comic. One number per person, no matter how many times they back. More of a true count. Yes, we'll need to change the music over there on the campaign so that you can play that, Omer. The acrylic standee there on the left, just the artwork that's going to go on that. That's going to look dope. Can't wait to fill my house with all this stuff. My gosh, the big bundle's got so much in it. Go check it out. The draw-in tier. There'll be another double page drawn-in tier. just a lot of good stuff. Got added a new art book, 60-page art book. I'm kind of doing some artwork that's going to go in that now, and gathering up the stuff. We got blank variant cover that you can draw on. We got card set. That's going to be dope. Introduce you to a lot of characters within the DC. I mean, not DC universe, but the Momentum universe. Don't know where that came from. Brain fart that Carrie was talking about earlier. Digital tier there, of course. We got new sticker book. We'll have a special 6 a.m. section there for you to put your 6 a.m. stickers. And you'll get a Hopper and Cortex sticker. There's Cortex there on the left. And with the card set, you get a free Abby keychain, which will have Devil Flyer on one side and Abby on the other, my dog. Still free domestic shipping on the sticker book and on the acrylic standee and on the card set. So you can't beat that. Got original artwork there, looking to add to that here soon and put up some new Tank Ferret art and some other art from other artists. So we'll be making some changes in the campaign here pretty soon. Focus a lot on the different artists down here. Omer's got some sketch designs. We'll have to put up the color version, although I like this in black and white too. This is the way it'll look in the book, printed in black and white, and then you'll stick your colored version sticker over it. Same thing with here, the Dead Ninja. So we'll have some exciting stickers to go in the book besides the 6 a.m. stickers. I think this will be the Hopper sticker. I think that's the same Hopper that's on the sticker book. I had to look. The same pose. We got a couple different drawings of Hopper. Hopper's got the distinction of being the only character on a cover with Devil Flyer. Yeah, that's the same pose. So that'll be, you'll get the Cortex sticker by 6 a.m. here for backing the sticker book, and then also that Hopper that is down here, done by Rob Ewing. So that'll be a nice sticker there. I'm sure Zigzag will be in the sticker book. Lady Hopper will be in the sticker book. A lot of these characters, the Seer, she'll have a sticker, I'm sure. This will make a great sticker there, Jen. A lot of the stickers, well, the artwork will be done by me. Some of the head sketches that you get might be in the book, might be in the art book and the sticker book. We'll see. Our next stretch goal is the Bog sticker by 6 a.m. And then after that, we're going on the Hopper and Lady Hopper stickers. Those will be nice in full color like that. There's the other pose of Hopper. He's an interesting character. Be interesting to see him. And then everybody gets another head sketch original done by me. Can't wait to get to producing some of this stuff. That's going to be a good looking sticker, Homer. We're going to take the clown face on the next campaign and put his face on the balloons, the red balloons from this piece there when you had it in black and white. You know,
I got to scan all this stuff in, so I'm just trying to set it aside here.
You know, it's funny, Homer. Doc Blaylock had that's what I'm looking at doing is buying a new scanner. Maybe a new printer scanner combo. I've got another scanner. I bought it years ago. I never used it. It's got a pretty big bed on it. I just don't know that was one of the early scanners, so I don't know if it would, scan good enough. I guess I can, plug it up and to my computer or
Yeah.
wherever
How
you
old
plug
is
it
it?
up.
Is it more than 20 years old?
Yeah, I don't know exactly when I bought that. It may be older than 20 years old.
Because
So if it
so the
is,
one
it's
I have,
probably, huh?
I have a big 11 by 17 scanner, and I bought it like probably in 2000, somewhere in the 2000s, early 2000s.
And that's what you do
And
your
it's still,
scans on still?
yeah,
Yeah.
it works. So
Yeah. Well, all I can do is try it and see, I'll have to
yeah,
find it. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I know I have that scanner. Um, this one here, I don't know if I mean, what's going on with it. You can buy a brand new one for about the price of fixing one, you know. So
right, yeah.
I don't know that I want to spend the money on somebody to try and fix this one. But it's a
Well, you should just
combination
at least try
printer and
plugging it in and see if it scans. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
there's no
Yeah, because
there's
it's
nothing
been a
wrong with trying
while.
it.
It might have been the printing part that
Yeah, the printing always
I
sucks. They always charge a lot for the ink
for the
cartridges.
ink. Yeah, I know. And
Yeah,
you got and it throws everything out of whack if you have just one color, like or black is running low. Usually the
yeah,
black
yeah,
cartridge is a little bit larger than the color ones,
yeah. And
but
sometimes if the black runs out, it won't let you print, even though you have color still. Yeah, which or vice versa. Sometimes if you run out of the color, it won't let you print, even though you have enough black ink.
mhm.
They're so proprietary on all that ink stuff. Hey Rex, I had some I have some food I'm gonna eat. I appreciate. Thank you for letting me on
No
and
problem. Did
uh,
you order
mhm.
that or did you go out with or get your sister pick that up for you?
My sister brought us some burgers. Me and my nephew. So
I like how you said that.
yeah,
My
it's nice of
sister
her.
brought us some burgers.
Oh, sorry, I was stretching. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she was nice enough.
I get it.
She
Yeah.
brought home burgers for all of us.
That was nice.
So
Nice of her.
yeah, yeah.
You
So
could
I'm gonna
probably
grab
have
that.
her mail
Eat
me
that.
one, and it would probably be if it's from McDonald's. Because have you seen the things where they have a McDonald's and burger that's like 50 years old or something, and it still looks fresh? I don't eat
Yeah, I've seen that.
McDonald's
Yeah.
anymore. I'm scared of it. Just
You,
damn.
you want some Uber Eats delivery to your house?
No, no, I'm good. Yeah,
I think I have your.
I'm gonna make myself a roast beef sandwich or something before work, and then go to work. I don't clock in till 7:15. So, but yeah, I'm gonna eat a little and feed Abby, and Abby's doing well, by the way. She's outside right now. I need to get her in anyway. It's a little warm out there. She's probably rolling around on the grass, getting all stinky for tonight. Maybe I'll give
Yeah.
her a bath
Also,
before we leave. Mhm.
I want to say I hope Shadow feels better soon. I mean, he's been getting beat up the last 2-3 weeks, man. That
Well, his
sucks. And
work,
same
yeah.
thing for Carrie.
He had a
Hope
fall too, yeah.
your knees feel
Gary took
better.
a couple falls too. That's never good.
Yeah.
Anybody can take a fall. Anybody,
Yeah. Sure.
I've taken
Absolutely.
falls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember one time when my Bible saved me, because I took a fall off the front of the church, and that was several steps down. That concrete does not have much give to it. So I put my Bible
Yeah.
in front of me, to kind
Yeah.
of cushion it.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise you
Well,
get
that's
scraped
the
up.
Lord at work in mysterious ways there.
Yeah, well, that was quick thinking on my part too. Thanks God for my
Mhm.
mind. Anyway, we're
Mhm.
gonna get out of here and go eat.
Thank you.
Gotta keep up my strength. Anyway, keep collecting. We'll see you again tomorrow on the 4 o'clock shadow. Bow for now, and remember, put your big boy pants on. Don't get easily offended. It's the internet, stupid.